Here you can see a continuation of the hardwood floors going into the closets and up to the master bathroom, and you can see that's really coming together quite nicely. We've also made some cuts to the hardwood floors where the door jambs are. Those are some specialty cuts, so it looks like it's continuous all the way through, and it's just really starting to come together at this point. Here you can see the closet on the right hand side that is completed now, and this is looking really sharp also. The only thing we have to do here is come back in and put the base molding and then the quarter round in to finish this part of the closet out. Here you can see that we have finished this portion of the room with the hardwood floors, and now I'm starting to size up the base molding that was originally there and put that back into place in its proper position. Now, what I've already done with these is that we've gone through and repainted these a bright white finish, a glossy white I believe it is, to really brighten up the room. And then just to make sure that I didn't have any out of place, what I normally do on these, on the back of each one, once we take it off the wall, we number them. So I've got a little map of the room, a floor plan of the room just drawn out, and then I just label each one of the base molding pieces 1 through 8, 1 through 10, whatever, and then once we put them back into place I know where they all go. So this turned out really well. And then you'll also see here that we started putting back the outlet covers on the outlets just to make sure that we are finishing out the room correctly. Here you can see the finished room from the doorway leading into the master bedroom. It has turned out absolutely beautiful. As you can see here, we've got the base molding in along with the quarter round that goes at the bottom of the base molding. I've also put a quarter round piece at the double doors that you see on the left there. Without those on there, it looked kind of odd with the kind of unevenness of the end of the hardwood floors going up against that door piece. So we decided just to add the quarter round there, and it looks quite nice with it on there as expected. Here's a close-up view of the TV mount plate that is against the wall that we showed you earlier, along with the outlet that is now a functional outlet that will hide all of the wires for the TV that we're going to be putting in there. And I just wanted to show this just to show that that TV mount is absolutely level. As you can see by the level that I have on there, the bubble is right in the middle of the 2 bars there. So quite happy with the way that turned out, and you'll see the TV mount here coming up here shortly. Here's a view looking back towards the entrance into the bedroom, and you can see that the floors look really sharp in here. You can still see the contrast, of course, between the floors in the bedroom and the outside hallway, but regardless, it looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm really happy with the way this turned out. More of the same thing here, showing kind of the right side from where I'm standing at of how the floors look, and all the molding that went back in quite nicely, and that bright white really pops up from the flooring, and it just turned out really nice, like I've said a million times before. So just continuing on here. We ended up purchasing some new furniture for the bedroom, and what we've gone with here is a farmhouse style look. So we've got this white kind of distressed furniture that we've got in the bedroom here, and I think it really highlights the beauty of this room as it stands now. You can also see that we did not go back with blinds on each of the windows. We decided to try something different, and we put curtains in that have the curtain holders on each side there, as you see, and those are blackout curtains, so it gets very dark in here when we're sleeping, and it also gives a very classy look to the room. And when they're open like this, you get a lot of light that shines in from the outside, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So we decided to try that on this room, and we really loved it. And we actually used that on a couple of more rooms throughout the house, which you may see here in some projects coming up. And then finally, you can see that we put a TV in between each of the windows. It's pretty large for the space. We could have probably gone with a slightly smaller TV, but this still works the way it is, as you can see here. This is, I believe, a 58-inch TV. Kind of an odd size, but we found the same brand that we have throughout the house, so it worked out really nice. And what I really like about the look here is that, again, you don't see any of the wires that would normally run down to an outlet. They're all hidden behind the TV, which is fantastic. Here's a view looking from the doorway leading into the closets out towards the double door there, and then the deck. And you can see we did some of the same things here. We didn't go with the blinds, as you can see here. We went with 2 curtains on each side, and it really turned out to be pretty nice. And then you can get a glimpse of the bed there. It's got that farm style look bed, along with the the nightstand at the other end there, which is looking quite well also. So overall, this room turned out really nice. I'm really happy with it. We do not have any allergies within this room anymore. It's so clean and almost sterile, in a good sense. But we don't have any problems with that piece of it anymore. And just the room is very inviting and warm. So quite happy with the way it turned out. And with that, it brings us to the end of this project and on to the next project. So we can continue on with living in this house. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close this project and series out and call it a day. So until next time, peace out.